frame grind.
I scratched the one mosquito bite I had, and now it's itchy again.
Dude, yeah, I got this cut on my arm, and then a mosquito was like, and I bit it. And later I was scratching the mosquito bite, and I scratched up my whole scab, and it really hurt. And it made me bleed a lot.
Luke bled a lot.
What's the worst place you ever got a mosquito bite?
The dick.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Whoa, what if you had a mosquito, like, you know how, like, when they're on your arm and you can, like, and then they're like, too much blood, and then they go, pow.
One time I tried to do that, and that, like, I think the first time I did it, it worked, where the
Yeah.
mosquito died. I think. I don't know if that actually happened. But one time, this I know happened. I tried doing it. I just like, you know how it works, right? You're supposed to squeeze this skin, and then it's supposed to like shoot too much like blood in the mosquito, and then they blow up.
Yeah.
But for some reason that didn't work. What all it did was I pinched it, and then all it did was like put my skin up and drive the needle really deep into my skin, and the mosquito was like. As soon as I let go, it was like, it was stuck, and it really hurt because it was really deep in my skin.
That's awesome.
So the mosquito was fucking stuck, and I was like, ah! It was just
Well, I was
all
gonna
around.
ask,
not a nice
what if it was on your
situation.
dick, but then you got an erection while the mosquito was on? 'Cause then it would be like, whoa, too much blood! Maybe.
I guess.
Like,
I'd rather just break off the mosquito's beak thing,
Or
and
your
have a
dick.
mosquito nose in my dick for the rest of my life.
Damn.
Yeah, unless my dick juices dissolved it. That's right, Alex. Imagine my dick juices.
it's like, I don't know, what's the weirdest thing you think someone's came on? Not like...
Literally
just
everything has had someone come on it.
Like a printer?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's one of the more likely ones because it's like probably in the computer room.
Yeah,
Or
or like
like
when they're
people
filming
having
like
sex.
office pornos, it's probably been like, pachoo, on a thing.
Started.
Yeah, we started.
Oh, we should have lied to you like that one time we lied to you.
And I'm not sweating.
And then you fucked up like 4 times.
Yeah, but then I recovered and it was
Water. I just,
convincing.
like, you know,
So I think I deserve
give
some
myself
credit
a
for
touch-up.
keeping the game up. That time.
Yeah. For screwing it up twice and me still believing, basically.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's because I recovered.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I doubt anyone's ever come to a TV that had I Am Bread on it. Playing.
Well,
Guarantee you not.
Well, not before 6 minutes ago.
I could go for some bread now. Like seriously, like
Is
some
that
garlic
sad?
bread.
I would. Ooh.
I would love, or just
We
like
should
a
get garlic
order of.
knots from like Domino's.
Yeah, or let's go to Little Caesars, get some breadsticks.
Yeah, those are good.
And then
Then
beatbox.
Tom Step, Grime Step,
Grime
yeah,
Step,
I'm
beatbox.
in for some breadsticks.
No, John.
$1 million, John. Nobody knows
Just
it.
to explain what's
Yeah, it's a
going
video,
on.
it's a
Yeah,
video.
there's a really cringy video of a guy beatboxing in a Little Caesars for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of
Awful.
reasons.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I guess if you're gonna do it at any pizza place,
That's
Gotta
gotta
be.
be the most entertaining public prank videos we've ever seen.
social
to be.
experiment videos.
It's not like the bar is set very high.
Yeah, but
It's literally just other
that
people
one's a good
punching
example of
people in the
one where
face.
it's like you are the joke. And
Yes,
that, like,
exactly.
literally.
Those are great because like the ones that are like actually bad are the ones where other people are being harmed or sexually assaulted or something
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that. But in this one, nobody's being harmed.
There's
Everybody else
mild
is-
harm
Yeah.
going
Because
on
they're
all over the
just
place.
discomfort from
Yeah.
discomfort.
There's
yes.
a lot of discomfort. Yeah. And he kind of was harming the homeless guy, preventing him from getting money and annoying him.
I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to not do that, please.
Oh my
Or
God.
Not do that here.
And like, yeah.
Not do that. Like, I'm just trying to get some change. You can go back tomorrow and do that. And then he does it again, like
He's
for like
trying to
2
be
days
so,
from
he's
now.
trying to be so civil with
Yeah.
this guy. This guy who doesn't have like a home to live in is more civil than this other guy.
so much more sane. Yeah.
I'm Luke.
I'm Alex.
The other Alex.
Hi.
This is Abopcast 58.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We've done too many of these.
Yeah, is
No.
it time to end it or like?
Well, once we'll start losing steam, I think after 70, and
Yeah.
then we can.
That's
wrap
when
it
like
up.
usually people get old and die, so it's like 70.
Yes, but
Yeah,
I
around
meant age
podcast,
70, and
yeah.
by that, I mean we'll be
Podcast
podcast
7,000.
900 and.
Oh.
Probably more than
Well,
that.
you roughly we did.
We've
like-
done 58 in a year.
No,
basically.
no, we
it's-
didn't.
No,
It's
it
less
was,
than that.
it was like 48 a year or something.
It was. I think
Okay.
it was more like 42 in a
Yeah.
year.
I don't know. We missed a bunch.
Because like obviously we didn't do them every week, but then again for a while we did 2 weeks.
Okay, so we say 50 a year. That's, 50 every year for the next 50 years.
Oh my god.
It's 2,500.
It's 2,500 podcasts.
God, that's so many.
What's
No one ever
what's the
really-
most long-running podcast that is? I mean, like has the most episodes?
Probably like NPR or something, if you count that.
I guess those are kind of podcasts.
They-
Well, but if they don't have the same people,
They
then
go
it's
back
not.
and what? Yeah,
Like
you
news
can-
podcasts,
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if they quite
Yeah.
count. I'm
Why?
talking.
Because just because you change the host or something doesn't mean it's not the same show.
Well, don't they do like multiple in a week too?
I know, but then I'm thinking like, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
like a very,
Yeah, I
very
don't really
semantics
know,
heavy
but-
argument, I think.
If you want to listen to podcasts, you should go and listen to.
Sleepy cat.
Yes.
I've never listened to
Podcasts are great.
ever.
I love podcasts.
I don't
It
like
really
listening to
depends.
people
It-
talking.
I don't have
Depends.
time.
I don't like other people, so I don't
Radio
like listening
Lab,
to people talking.
Radio Lab is really fun. The stuff you should
We're
know
all
on how
trashing
stuff works.
podcasts.
Are really, really
While we do
Yo,
it.
It's
podcasts
funny.
are great.
All we do in our like gaming videos is like trash
Make
gaming
fun, yeah.
videos.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to listen to a good podcast, listen to Serial. It's 12 episodes long, and they're all really
It's like
great.
one of those ones that tells like a story. Like
It's about a guy who got convicted of a murder in like 1999.
Oh, that
or
kind of
something.
so it's a
Serial.
documentary. type.
Yes, S-E-R-I.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. I
I was
definitely thought you meant like
like
Captain
the
Crunch.
Kind, no.
Like a
That's
guy
what they
just
called
like
him,
he for
Captain
12
Crunch.
episodes, for 12 installments of 2.5 hours long, he eats cornflakes.
That could be like a ASMR.
That would be the
like-
worst thing for anybody with misophonia. That'd be the worst thing ever.
What's a disophonia?
Misophonia?
Misophonia. That's
Yeah.
it. If
It's
you
where you
can't
get-
hear properly.
No, it's where you
Can't, like,
you get like a
interpret.
physical reaction to certain sounds. Like
Oh.
people chewing with their mouth
Like
open
when
can,
cats hear the tape, they go.
Yeah. No, but like
That's a real thing, and
yeah,
it's really funny.
But like
What did you do to
a
your
lot
cat?
of people have it for certain things. Like when people chew with their mouth open, people kind of get like a little bit of a twinge or whatever. But
when
some people
like,
actually
go like.
you could actually let me finish speaking. Like,
How often people go?
I meant like on like classic.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, stuff like that. Where like a little sound where you kind of like, ugh. But other people they have actually like uncontrollable fits when they hear certain sounds. So they'll hear like the nails on chalkboard and they'll like have a seizure.
Whenever I hear like really
It's
good
crazy.
beats, I just
Wow.
Yeah.
Uncontrollable fits, misophonia.
So, anyone do anything cool? Ever?
Like,
Certainly
You're
not.
talking to the wrong crowd.
You ever been out?
We're recording a
you ever-
fucking
you ever seen
podcast right
people?
now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cooler than all those lamos who were out there with girls.
Bitches.
Yeah, we're the nice guys. Why aren't they here?
I know. I sent her 33 texts.
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
I started
Fucking
out so
ugly bitch.
nice. She didn't reply. I was being a supreme gentleman.
They don't give a fuck about
You know,
other
I realized
people.
like I've never given a homeless person money like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Have
change-
you at least beatboxed for him?
That just makes you a normal person. Like,
I don't know.
Who else has never?
I feel like
can't
that's-
I don't think I have.
I have, but
I
it's
feel
not like I
feel
go out of my
that's
way
kind of
to.
below average because people are generally like nice, very nice people, and I think people who
Yeah.
are like really angsty, like most people are just like assholes and dumb. It's like I was like that when I was like 15. I was like most people are dumb, and now I realize I'm an idiot. Most people are very
You're the
smart.
dumb one.
Exactly. Most people are very smart and nice people.
Oh.
So I think most people would probably have given a homeless person money at some point.
Mhm.
Not me though.
I don't think I've run into that many of them. It's like I don't really.
I don't know. I
There's
guess
that
I
many
guess I'm like
opportunities.
around white
Like-
more frequently now,
Yeah.
and there's always like on weekends like dudes sitting. Like,
I've served
all
dinner to
around
the
white.
homeless people a bunch of times, so I'm good.
Wow.
I got open,
Yeah, wow.
banked,
Just one-upping everyone.
banked
here,
hours.
man.
Oh, I was forced to. I didn't want to go, but I
Well, I've got a story from the last 2 days if you guys want.
Sure.
No.
It was okay.
No, no.
Let's
Too
just sit here in
easy.
silence. So this is weird.
Okay.
So we were out at the bar. Start with 2 nights ago here, and I was completely sober. I was being a gentleman and driving everybody and being chivalrous and nice. And one of the guys that we're with is an older guy. He's like, I don't know, 33, maybe 35, kind of big chubby guy. And everybody but me is pretty drunk, and we're in the middle of a bar, just Hudson's, pretty standard bar. They have a dance floor, but not everyone's dancey. And we just tell him, we'll call him Bob. We're like, Bob, show us your dance moves. Why not? Because he's pretty drunk at this point. He goes, okay, we'll show you. And he doesn't go to the dance floor. He just kind of stands up like this, and he tells everyone to stop. So everyone who's coming, he's stopping. No, don't go here. He waits till he has all the attention of everyone around. And then this is his dance move, which I thought was funny.
That's awesome.
Like, okay, that's a good move. And then he just stops for a bit. And then I remembered that as I was driving everybody there, he tells us, he goes, yeah, will they let me in with no underwear on? like, do you have underwear on? He's like, no, but I got shorts on. And like, just don't pull your shorts down and we'll be fine. So there's foreshadowing for you. So about half an hour after his first little snaky dance move, he decides, you know what, it's time again. So he gets everyone's attention. He's even stopping waitresses who are trying to serve drinks. He's like, no, you're not walking yet. Just stopping everybody. Rips the shorts down and starts doing the move. Completely naked from the waist down.
Oh, no.
Totally exposed in the middle of
They
this
just kick him
bar.
out?
No, the bouncer hadn't seen yet, and the waitresses are just trying to get away to
So
do
he
what they
wasn't
can.
anywhere.
So he's just naked, and he's loving it, and he pulls up his pants, everything's fine. We're thinking,
We
okay,
have to leave.
Bob,
He's
easy
cut off.
there, but yeah, we let him do it. And then less than half an hour later, he starts doing it again, and we're like, oh, this is not going to turn out well. Rips the shorts down, naked again, dancing it up, and the bouncer spots him this time. And we see this, the rest of us who are at least coherent. The bouncer starts making a beeline towards him, and our other friend bends down and picks up his shorts for him. So he's got, you know,
Face full of
a face full, rips it up. Everything was okay. Yeah.
You started
it was an
that.
ordeal.
You asked him to dance.
Kind of did, yeah. But to be fair, that wasn't the creepiest thing he did.
Oh, God.
Because, so everybody's just meeting people, talking
It's
with
a bar, yeah.
friends, talking with girls who are coming up. And
Got all the girls after that.
yeah, exactly. And
That's like that
Snake charmer.
That's like that wrestling match. Where like, the guy jumps on
He's using hypnosis.
That's illegal! Ah!
So, well, yeah, he was hypnotizing girls for us. And he decided he was going to go nonverbal. So he got so drunk that he just said, you know what, I'm not going to speak anymore. And he just got this look on his face. He just starts, like, mouth a little bit hungover. Just, oh. And he would walk around. So if you're talking to each other and you're the girl and you're the
Why
guy.
am I the girl?
Because
What? We all know what.
easy for
Okay,
logistics.
I get it.
You're the girl and he's the guy. He would start over here so that the guy can see it, and then he'd work his way around, and all he would do is just go.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
So he's one of those drunk people.
I swear it went on for over an hour.
Like with the same girl.
It was silence doing that move. And first he would do that, and then he started doing it this way, leaving his finger limp, which just made it even grosser.
Just like slapping the flat.
The girl's face every time would kind of just be, interested in a conversation, and then she would catch him, and she was kind of go, and she would make her way out of there.
So he cock-blocked everybody.
Everybody. Which I thought I was fine, because I thought it was funny. I'm there sober. I'm not trying to pick up
Oh,
girls.
God.
I just saw it, and I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, it was weird. To say the least.
What a guy.
Just have a nonverbal podcast.
Ew, Connor, censor.
Oh no. Okay, enough of that.
You look like Bill Cosby. Sorry.
Especially gross considering the rape allegations, man.
Well, sorry.
You little brat.
I've honestly never even heard like any stand-up or anything from
Ever?
Yeah, from him. No. Yeah, just
I wouldn't.
him.
That doesn't surprise me. You're quite a mirthless chap.
Worthless.
You're lacking mirth.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mirth.
And girth.
Oh! Hey, you
Mirth.
my girth.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
He's lacking mirth. He has no
Mirth, you were
Australian
never
sense.
born.
Smurf.
Well, I'm proud
Turf.
of that one. I wanted
Yeah.
Smurf. Yeah, also it was like before we were born that he was popular or something, right?
You have a dearth of mirth. Sorry, but anyway. Yeah, it was.
Just go lay into me.
Yeah,
I'm the first of Durst.
Can't handle you, my Durst. You don't deserve it, my friends.
The friends to times is the Durst to times.
Fred Durst, you're bad.
Yeah.
Nah.
Who's Fred Durst?
Lead singer, Limp Bizkit.
Oh yes, okay, I knew that.
No, don't even sully the name of Sum 41.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I will
Oh, yeah.
defend the album All Killer No Filler to the Death. It is a good album.
Does that have El Nino on it?
It has In Too Deep and Fat Lip.
And Introduction to Destruction, which is just the intro to the album. I don't even
It's
remember what
like
it sounds
nothing.
like.
It's
It's
like
like
a
them talking
40-second
or
song.
something. Yeah.
probably not wreck everything.
I was trying to get it in the lamp to toast it.
Oh, here. Actually, that could start a fire, but that's okay.
Yeah, let's not. Let's
Ballin'.
He totally missed.
There's a fire.
Whiffed hard.
Fallout 4. Did we
Fallout
talk
4.
about that? on
Fallout
the
4,
podcast? No,
We didn't, no, because it was announced within the last
Oh,
few days.
you.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be, we can pre-order it. We get it for 23% off the Green Man.
Hey guys, let's
Oh,
count
when is that
lamps.
now?
Yeah.
1,
Oh,
2,
sweet. Well, then that's what
3,
it is.
4, 5.
I've been playing a lot of XCOM Enemy Within. It's so fucking fun.
It is the best. It's so good. It is an amazing game. Like, I played it a lot on Xbox, and I played it a lot on PC, and that's great.
The only thing that I have a little bit of a complaint about is you get this
Connor.
chick called. I have no idea. He'll stop when he's bored. He's bullying me.
Stop holding yourself. Stop holding yourself.
There's a character you get, the telekinetic
Psychic?
one. Yeah, Annette or something, the French woman.
Yeah.
There's so she's not an actual soldier, but you get her, and then she has psychic powers, and she becomes one. And so whenever she does stuff,
You had psychic powers. Why would you just become a soldier? Why would you become a soldier? Why would you become like
because
supreme overlord?
aliens are attacking the Earth.
Yeah, but you have psychic powers. You're like aliens dead.
They're not that powerful.
Oh, well.
But
lame.
like she says things whenever you get them to move or whatever, and so when you have actual soldiers, they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck this alien in the ass," and like cool things like that. But she's like,
That sounds cool.
Clarify, they don't ever say shit like that.
Yeah.
They say like, understood, or something
No,
like
no.
that.
Sometimes they say cool things like
Gonna fuck this alien. Yes.
no, but they say like marine
Killing
things.
time.
Exactly, stuff like that. But when she does it, she's like, "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Or like, "I really don't want to do this," and like shit like that, right? But she's so worried about it. And one of the things she says is like, "Am I going to be able to shoot an alien soon?" And it's like, "Bitch, you just did like 4 turns in a row," and she keeps saying it, and it's like, ugh.
That's pretty. I guess it's
I
pretty
know,
minor
but
complaint.
that's the only.
That's
thing I
another thing to
complain
get hyped about
is
because
it's so
XCOM
good.
2 is probably coming out like
That's why I'm playing
roughly
it
like
again.
the same time frame as Fallout 4.
Mhm.
Like
What is the
later,
time frame on
like
this
end of the
anyway?
year,
No,
like end of the year.
Fallout 4 is not coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, it was.
What?
I thought. Well, it was rumored that it was gonna be November or October.
Oh, there's no
Buy it
way.
already, so I don't know. We'll find out
you can
in like
pre-order
5
everything,
days
like,
or something.
We'll find out very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's really weird to me too that they announced it before E3. Like why would you just announce it at
Oh, wait,
They
E3?
also
Traps.
have their
Traps.
own thing. They're announcing their Bethesda's holding their own
Yeah, at
speaking
E3.
event.
Why
So
do
that
shows
means
that
that
mean
that's
different?
cool because it probably means they're gonna reveal more details about Fallout 4, namely maybe its release date.
Whatever.
I think it could be this
Bethesda's
year.
usually gonna be at matching or getting their release dates because like they usually
Are
have
they? I
like
thought they
broadcast
delayed
games.
stuff.
No, I don't think Bethesda's really delayed much.
I guess that Fallout New Vegas was kind of like buggy as all hell when it got
Oh yeah,
released,
well
wasn't
all
it?
of them were. Just
Yeah.
I think just slightly especially New Vegas.
Yeah, I'm just
But
really
still,
happy to
I
have,
still like it more than Fallout 3.
animations that work.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Like their clunky animations have been a staple of Bethesda
Mhm.
games. I mean, I just went back to playing Fallout 3 like a few hours, a couple nights ago, and yes, it's
Good.
very clunky and it's very gray. And it made
Yeah,
me very. I
that's-
mean, it's. I
that's
know
why
it's
I
gonna
really
make me
like the new
appreciate
one.
Fallout 4 more.
Exactly, because
it's
everything's
more
colorful. All of Fallout 3 is extremely gray, and all of Fallout New Vegas is
It's like
extremely
orange,
brown, and gray.
yeah.
And it's like just literally seeing blue skies. Like, holy shit, this game might be cool.
Yeah, I've been playing
Quite good
Splatoon
saturation.
2. Splatoon is really fucking fun.
I-
Because it's so
I
colorful
watched
and
like
nice.
footage of it on YouTube.
It's great. It's so
It's
fun.
on Wii Plus. No,
Wii U.
Wii U. That's it. I don't remember what the console was called.
What is it?
a game
It's like
where you-
Nintendo shooter. You're little squids, and you run around inking the battlefield.
with your
And
team's
so
colors.
that's how you win. Like you can kill the other squids, but the goal of the game is to get the most
Oh.
area painted.
I thought it was like people that were shooting.
no.
Well, you're squid girls or squid boys. You're squids.
Squid
You're a squid,
boys.
and you're a kid.
Squid Boys.
Yo,
That's our crew name, yeah.
They call me the Squid Kid, leader of the Squid Boys. We're gonna ink all over your place.
We're the tunnel snakes. Sorry, I'm
We're the
still-
trouser snakes.
The trouser squids.
Oh, gross.
Squid snakes.
Well, no, the best thing about it too is that there's like Miiverse integration, so everybody's just drawing like
Dick face me's.
or like Squidward as like just
Yeah, the
moves and
big
shit.
nose.
Yeah, it's great. I
Do
love
you have
Miiverse.
enough controllers you could play and we could bring it?
I don't know.
Bring in them.
Aiden
can
owns
play
it.
Oh,
Steals from
Also,
Aiden.
I only think it's like 2-player, and it's like
Ah,
versus, which is kind of sucks. There's no split screen, which is like
no split screen online. No console games have that anymore. No games really have that anymore. Fuck. Stupid.
Really?
yeah. I mean, you have to
Call
use
of
like
Duty does,
computer
but
stuff.
if no one plays
Really.
that,
Oh, you
so-
know what's kind of shitty is like I want to get You remember I had Alone in the Dark on Xbox 360?
It's Alone in the Dark.
You remember that buggy ass stupid game? Alone in the Dark.
It's
I remember
terrible.
trying to play it my second time, like while we were in Calgary at your relative's house. And then I went and we went to EB Games one day, like when we went to the mall in Calgary, and then I just sold it to them. I gave it to them for $1, or they gave me like
really?
50 cents
Oh, wow.
for it.
I don't- I
was
do
like,
not remember
fuck this
this.
shit. Because like the first time
It's
I
so
played
bad.
that game, it wasn't that bad because I got pretty lucky and I didn't get it. It only took me like 15 tries to get through like the opening sequence where you're driving.
Yeah.
Normally that's where everybody gives up on because it's really, really difficult.
It's difficult, and then there's like some game-breaking glitches that happen in it.
Yes, I encountered luckily quite a few of them, and I enjoyed the game because it had like a lot of cool shit in it. And now I want to get it again because I'm gonna do a video of all this series of Alone in the Dark because I have all the Alone in the Dark games.
Did all the other games of it suck too?
No. All the other ones were good.
The
And
first one's a classic.
the
Like,
first-
the original
yeah,
is a
the renowned
classic.
like, quite
Oh,
It's one of the
classic.
first,
Which
like,
one was? Oh, two
survival
was the one that
games.
was
It's like
bad.
the actual
No.
very first survival
Wait,
horror
which one was
game, kind
glitchy?
of.
The new one, it was called Alone in the Dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I
a
was
reboot.
confused.
It was 2008.
Okay.
But I need to find a copy of that. I mean, I actually went to EV Games in Southgate today. Well, I was in Southgate anyway, but I went there to look for it. I went into EV Games for the first time in like 3 years. Last time was when I got Mass Effect 3. That was a long time ago.
Don't go to EV Games.
No, I hope that's a game that gets announced. The new Mass Effect. I want that to be announced. at
But why
E3.
would they make a new Mass Effect?
Because
it's-
they're going to.
It's hella like popular. They're not making it about Shepard anymore, but the
They'll have a
universe is cool.
spin-off thing.
Yeah.
Mass
Blaze
Effect.
Morden.
Well, there's-
Reaper down.
There's
Mass Effect
there- it doesn't have to be about Reapers. There's other
Reaper
aliens
down.
and shit. There's like the war with
Reapers.
what the hell are Garrus guy called? Your bro. What's his?
Farkas.
Garrus.
They start.
Tit
Yeah,
mouse.
there's
Tit
something.
mice.
Or something.
Tit mice.
In any event, there's like a war with them that goes on in the earlier years, so you could like have it be
Or it
about
could
that
be
or something.
Tally versus the Geth or whatever.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could put it in the future and be like, "There's a new alien."
The Collector Reapers. The Reaper Collectors. It's just like one of the guys got like all the Reapers. Like, I need this one last Reaper. So you're playing as a Reaper, just running away from this guy. It's just a Benny Hill theme the whole time. So you're like in the galaxy, like,
It's like
He's like, eh.
it's an 100-hour epic, just that song.
And all it is galaxies shaped like doors. So it's just in and out of door.
Guy who hosted us on.
Oh yeah. Well, we were streaming.
I don't remember what day that was.
That was on.
Tuesday.
my-
He works at
Wednesday.
BioWare.
Oh,
in
really?
Edmonton. Yeah.
Well, it was a Bioware guy.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
You should ask him if
his
we
last
can do
post
voices
about it was
for
like
a
8 months
Bioware
ago or
game.
something, but
Hey, I'm being a Reaper over here.
No, I want to be the next dragon in this game and do that. It's like,
not
you're
that
a
that
Reaper
means
over
that
here?
much. Everybody who ever works at BioWare is always like, yeah, I work at BioWare. It's so fucking cool.
No, just
How
like
many Bioware people have you met?
2.
Really?
And
We
I was
should-
like,
we should all go to BioWare.
I'm sure working at Bioware isn't like that
BioWare.
great. It's just another.
No, it's just because BioWare's a
Yeah.
big company, so
Working
you
in
can.
It's like the only
Yeah,
interesting
it seems
one
cool
in
for us
Edmonton.
just because
Well, because
Yeah, it's like
like,
if you were in
you
California,
could
there
be
was like 16 of them. You'd be
Edmonton's
like,
like
oh,
Edmonton.
Edmonton has BioWare, and then Ubisoft Montreal, and those are like the only two in all of Canada, basically.
Well, I mean,
So-
there's different EA studios. Like, there's one in Vancouver.
Yeah, but
I think
BioWare's
EA
kind of.
Sports one.
Oh,
Yeah, but
well,
everyone
yeah,
hates
for hockey.
EA,
Yeah,
so
you're better
BioWare's
killing
cool.
yourself.
It's in the game. EA Sports.
But
It's in the
I'm
game.
still interested. I remember that one time, like I found, so I forget how, but I got like, I found out about they were doing a posting for testing for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
And then because like
Oh wait,
yeah, we
you
all,
emailed me about
yeah
it.
exactly, but none of us got it.
emailed.
Well, I mean,
Or you texted me and sent me an email about it. I
yeah,
don't know.
probably something like that.
We have an email thread where we just badmouth all of you guys.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Very in depth.
You guys are both fuckboys.
Yeah, because we use the gentlemanly classic means of communication.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
MSN.
mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
send him a carrier pigeon daily.
Does MSN even exist anymore?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's just
I
not
tried.
long
It
enough.
directs you, if you download MSN Messenger, it's like, get Skype. Then you gotta get Skype.
Yeah,
otherwise it
because
doesn't do anything.
Microsoft bought Hotmail, which turned it into Outlook,
Well,
and they
Microsoft
also
was
bought
Hotmail.
and they bought
But they bought Skype. That's
and
the
they bought
point.
Skype, and then there was a and then one day Skype was like, "What's your password?" And it's like, "I don't know. Microsoft owns it now." And then I typed in that one. It's like, "Now that's your password." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that was.
And now every time I go on my email, it says I'm online on Skype, and people message me, and then I'm like looking at my Hotmail thing, and then it's like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
See, my
What
Hotmail
the
account is
fuck?
only my spam account. That's all I use it for.
Mine does have
Like
like
signing up for
60,000
I wanted to make a
emails,
Gmail account, but I couldn't because all the iterations of like my first name and last name put together are like
Oh.
taken already.
Really? Mine was
You can
not
find
even a
one,
little
yeah.
bit.
Even
You'd be
Alex
able to
Mac
find
Attack.
I haven't tried that yet. I might, but I want one that's not like blah 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 94 like with a bunch of other stupid stuff. I just wanted to be like plain and simple, like my university
Dubstep
one.
gamer guy.
Yeah,
Speaking of
exactly.
94, did I ever tell you like one time when I was at school, I found somebody's iPhone and then I like typed in 1994 and it fucking worked as the password.
Oh my god.
Did
No,
you
it's not
did you
that.
post on Facebook? Well, hacked. Love you.
They don't know who it is. They'll never find out. Let's go break into some high schools and do. Well, it'll be like 1990, like
6,
Are we
7,
party like
it's
7.
96?
It's 7 now.
98. My sister's 17.
Well, and she's
Yeah, I know.
11.
That's fucking
She's
crazy.
going to grade
isn't
12,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
My brother's going to
1998.
grade 12 too.
Yeah.
Fucking millennials are graduating now. It's weird.
Damn millennials.
Entering the
Stealing our
workforce.
jobs.
Gluten free.
Entering our workforce. All of their unvaccinated bullshit.
GM. Oh,
it's like most of the kids that watch Minecraft videos weren't even alive for 9/11. So you can make like 9/11 jokes. I
Yeah, you
guess.
How
Fucking
dare they?
losers.
Yeah. You weren't there, man. You abandoned us. In a time of need. We
In
needed
America's
you.
time
Yeah,
of-
New Zealand. How come you didn't warn us about 9/11? 24 hours ahead. You knew. You knew. New Zealand did 9/11.
That is funny. That's a funny concept.
People don't understand times.
It's an inside job. It's a job. It's a job, mate. Now we made New Zealand mad again.
Oh, we saw 2 towels go down.
It's
bit of a
a
pipe.
great fucking.
Shut up, you great looking slut.
What We Do in the Shadows is a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, oh, it's so funny.
Haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I watched
Such
it
a good
twice.
movie. It's on
And
Netflix.
it was
Or no, it's not.
satisfying.
It is on
It's-
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Or Popcorn
good.
Time.
Which one?
Yeah, I watched it on Popcorn Time.
Or Netflix.
I was.
One of the
I
two.
forgot that I was seeding it for like a month, and then Shaw keeps emailing me. They,
Oh,
they
really?
sent me like 6. I don't know
Because
why.
you've seen it for a long fucking time.
But they
and that's like,
keep sending them. I've stopped it
They
like
can't.
2
They
weeks
don't
ago.
enforce them. They don't.
I
Enforce
know.
them,
I know,
think.
but still, that's like the most illegal
Why
part
would
of
you?
piracy.
Yeah.
What was the thing? What was the one thing you got caught like seeding?
Nothing.
For me, it
I've
was-
never gotten caught.
I just don't see.
I don't see.
Oh,
it.
big
Yeah.
black
I,
dicks and buttholes.
I accidentally
Shoot.
seeded one time, and it was Revolutionary Road, the 2008 movie starring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio,
This is
directed by Sam Mendes, and it's a pretty.
This
good
sounds
movie.
funny if you think of seed in like the other way when you got caught seeding and you're like, I seeded once. It was a
Thanks,
really
Robin.
good movie.
Yeah,
Wait,
thanks,
you mean
Rob.
like pew,
Coming!
pew, pew.
Coming,
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah.
Spreading your seed,
That's
yes.
the one.
No, I don't seed ever. I stop as soon as it's done downloading.
You edge.
Yeah. Well,
So, because I'm not stupid.
oh, I just forgot because I was so excited. I was like, play, play, play. Yeah, good movie. Yes.
Yeah, What We Do in the Shadows is really fun.
I just like that
Yeah,
it's
it is.
different.
Yeah.
No, it's so fun.
Well, it's
though.
just like there's no comedies that are out there. Like a movie that's supposed to be a straight comedy that isn't just like shitty
Spy.
made by
I'm
Adam
gonna go see
Sandler.
Spy.
Or
Hey,
like-
Spy!
It's
It got good
like
reviews.
Hella good reviews.
It's like Bridesmaids level.
Yeah.
So it might
Bridesmaids
be
was
Except
not
good.
as
The
good the
trailer
next
looks
time I
like
watched
crap.
it.
The trailer looks like ass.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
yeah. It's got what's her face. Is like I'm a
Melissa
spy. I'm
McCarthy.
so fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the
that
jokes
seems
is
awful.
literally like, "Oh no, I fell over on a scooter," and it's
Yeah.
like,
That's
that
it's
looks
gonna
like-
be
I feel like
bad.
they show
But
that just to get
I
the
feel
Adam
like-
Sandler audience to come
Exactly.
watch,
It
and then
sounds
they're
like
like,
it's-
tricked
it's
you.
good.
with
Just like
jokes."
the bad
Exactly.
jokes.
So that's one thing I'm kind of like I watched like one trailer and it was bad. So if it's good, that means they put none of the good jokes in the trailer, which is a bad habit some movies have, which is why I don't watch trailers.
Yeah, but Jack and Jill's trailer is probably bad too. So,
Yeah, but it also got horrible reviews
Well,
because
you
it's
know,
obviously
they're
horrible.
probably the same.
I have to say, I've probably seen Bridesmaids 4 times now. The first time we saw it, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Every subsequent time has gotten less funny.
I know.
I've
I
really
feel
not
like
enjoyed.
that's
Isn't that every
that's
movie?
the case with
Well,
comedy.
no, it
Very
wasn't even that.
rarely
It
do
was
movies get like that sting for comedies especially.
comedy-
no.
Sting.
The
hard to do.
parts I
And
found
horror.
funny before were
comedy
still.
and horror are really hard
Yeah.
to like keep
Well-
being good on subsequent viewings. But
Well-
like I feel like other movies are more
Unless it's
likely
gold
to
like the
enjoy them.
podcast, you can watch it 7 times.
No, the
Watch it
parts I
over
found
and
funny
over.
before were
Watch it
still
with your friends.
funny.
Watch it with your
because
parents.
I started like not enjoying the movie itself as much.
Yeah,
so.
because you saw it before.
God damn.
I mean, it's very rare. What are you looking at?
Oh, I thought you guys could see. I was looking up a torrent for Unfriended because I wanted to download it so I could watch it, and maybe you guys if you wanted. Although the only thing that came up was the trailer and Dance Moms Season 3, Episode 8. You've been unfriended.
You should download that.
Wait, they don't have. Where are you looking at the torrent?
Pirate Bay. I
What
don't know.
about-
I couldn't.
You're gonna have to
I
bleep
mean,
that.
we're looking it up legally.
Well, why don't we do this after?
1 second.
Okay.
We don't do anything illegal. Stop. Well, yeah, we all do though.
I watched Dead Man's Shoes. Did we talk about this?
Yes,
before
you
last
talked
time?
about you were going to watch it.
It's also pretty good.
Oh yeah, there's nothing on Kick-Ass. What? Okay, I forget what Dead Man's Shoes is.
It's a revenge story about a guy who goes off to the military, and then his mentally challenged brother is like bullied by these other people, and he comes back and takes revenge on them.
I was at the theater and I
And
saw a
British
trailer
as
for a movie
fuck.
called Max, and it's literally just like a dog. It's like Max is a dog, and it's just like this. It was the stupidest bullshit ever. It was like scene after scene of bullshit.
Yes, it looks fucking terrible.
Oh, it's like emotional, like
Uh-huh.
manipulative bullshit about a dog.
It shows you like literally the whole plot of the movie.
It does.
Basically.
It does. Yeah.
The kid starts out being a jerk to his older brother who goes off to war.
Yep.
The brother dies in war,
But he has dog,
but he has a dog.
and the dog comes back, and
they
then
get told-
then they're like, the dog doesn't respond to anybody else other than this dead guy, and then the kid's like, maybe I'll take a look at the dog, and then he's like, I don't want to take a look at the dog. It's a stupid dog. And then he realizes he needs a dog, he needs a friend, so he bonds with the
Except
dog.
the dog is mean to him, and he has to get friends in school to help him help
Yes.
the dog. And then it's like, whoa, the dog
And they
made
get the
me
dog,
more friends.
but then there's something about like the police get involved.
no. The military dude's friend from the military is
Is
evil,
bad
apparently.
somehow, and then they go on some big like dog adventure.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it sounds like the American Dad episode where they try to make the saddest movie possible. Where it's like the retarded Jew boy hiding from the Nazis, and he has a pet dog that dies, so he turns into an alcoholic.
Oh my God.
And then he makes friends with, like, Heinrich Himmler. And then he gets killed. Yeah. Good
But
times.
no, it looks like a piece of shit.
It looks
And I
really
kind of
bad.
want to watch it.
Oh, speaking of really bad, but I kind of want to watch it, Entourage.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah, that
see
trailer looks
Entourage?
like balls dick.
I haven't seen any of the
Yeah,
show,
have you
so...
seen any of the show?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I watched the show way back, like when it was still
I thought it was
making
a
new
movie, not a
episodes,
show.
and it's really stupid. Obviously, it's stupid, but I enjoyed watching the show. So
Wait, are they both good, or is it because there's Entourage and then there's Mad Men? Is one of them good?
What?
And one of
Mad
them
Men's
the good
boring.
one.
Mad
Men's
Men's
supposed
the
to be
bad
the good
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
though.
that's the one with John Hamm, so...
I don't
They're
know.
totally different.
Mad
They're
Men's
not
set in
even
a totally
remotely.
different time
Oh, are
frame,
they
so-
not?
Yeah, Mad Men's
Yeah,
like
they're
the
like 50
1960s
years apart,
bankers. They just slap women and have sex with their secretaries.
Isn't
And
that
then
what
Entourage is
is
like...
about too?
No, Entourage is a bunch of tools in Hollywood that slap and have sex with secretaries, but, you know, they're a bunch of tools.
So which is
Are you
Entourage? good
drunk?
then?
No, I've never watched
No.
it, but I've never watched either, so I
haven't
can't
watched
make a
it
judgment.
either.
I've heard Mad Men is good and Entourage is
It's
good
really
from separate
boring.
groups.
Mad Men's super boring.
Mad Men is more
Nothing
critically
happens.
acclaimed, so
Mm.
Yeah.
it won shit tons of Emmys.
I also watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I love that show.
It's pretty funny.
I like it.
It's okay.
I think I
It's
only
not
watched like,
great,
the first
but
5
it's
episodes.
okay.
and
I
it's-
watched
it's-
3
it's-
episodes.
yeah.
I think I get like maybe one laugh an episode, which is better than like How I Met Your Mother, which I've
Yeah.
watched like
It's better
quite a
than-
few episodes.
Well, are
now.
you guys on the
Pretty
first
much
season or
every
second
show,
season? Because the
I
first
can get
season
one
is better, in
laugh
my
out of
I
opinion.
don't
Still.
remember.
Oh,
I
wait.
probably the first
Brooklyn
season.
Nine-Nine.
Probably the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those
That was
ones where there's a few episodes that are like really, really, really funny, but the rest of them are kind of
It's
just
weird,
filler.
but it's
they're
like,
good.
but it's like most of the jokes.
It's all
It's
killer.
all about the jokes. Most of the jokes are just like very typical.
Yeah.
Like, predictable.
But it's an enjoyable show. It's nothing to make you laugh out loud, but it's better than most
I think
comedy
the
don't know,
shows.
shtick
man.
also is better because like a lot of the time you have the main character who's cool and is like loser nerdy sidekick who he's just kind of a dick to a lot of
Yeah.
the time, but like everybody they're all like actually friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like
And
friend
he
dads,
thinks
like-
he's really cool, but he's actually really fucking not cool.
Mhm.
And his nerdy sidekick turned out to be a lot cooler most of the time, I guess. But
I don't know.
I think I'm the
It's
wrong
okay.
person to be talking about
Yeah.
TV with because like I have such a like this
Negative attitude towards
Yeah,
TV
just the
shows.
standard that like other people get upset about because like I don't like watching TV generally.
Same.
Because I find it like just unsatisfying compared to like watching movies.
Yep.
I
Unless
find
it's like a
movies,
really good
usually
TV
the
show.
least
Yeah.
satisfying.
Like really good comedies.
Yeah, I
And
started
even
watching-
really good dramas. Like I find like in retrospect, it's like I kind of regret watching that because
Well, I feel like most like Netflix original programming is actually like well worth watching.
And anything HBO or Showtime. Not
Yeah.
anything, but,
But
a lot.
most
Curb Your
things,
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, Curb's awesome.
They're definitely like better quality. Netflix originals,
Well,
HBO
I know.
stuff.
And I understand like the
AMC,
reason why is
things like
because
that.
like a lot of the reason why I don't like a lot of TV is because you can kind of like feel
It's
that
formulaic.
it's built towards like extending the story as long as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So as to sell ad time.
Yeah.
And to generate revenue.
And that's the other thing too, was,
HBO
like,
doesn't have that going for it.
They also can't like put certain things in because advertisers are like, no,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
HBO and
Yeah.
Netflix can just be like, fuck that, we're doing our
Yeah,
own
because
thing.
it's all subscription based, which
Yeah.
is more conducive to quality programming.
Exactly.
So
So, yeah.
You don't have to cut the.
We all agree with you on that.
Good TV shows are better than movies, I think. So.
good
But
TV
there's
shows
only
are
I think
better
that's
than good
true.
movies. I wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
think it's like
Actually, I don't know.
I think there are way.
I like the time slot.
I think
Too
there-
many movies
I think
aren't well enough written.
TVs that are good enough for like me to enjoy watching is like such a small percentage compared to movies that are good enough for me to watch.
Okay, but that's a personal preference.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
personal
But
preference.
that's what.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
but just the way you said it made it sound like you were right and he was wrong.
Oh, well,
Yes,
no.
always.
Yeah.
You're objectively bad. Is what he's telling me.
Well, but you are though.
Your opinion is objectively
No,
stupid.
not your
wrong.
opinion, just you.
opinion. Yeah, opinions can be wrong, so I take that
Yeah,
back.
we'll talk about this subjectively, though.
Yeah.
So,
We talk about it pejoratively.
Man.
what does that mean?
I don't know. It's a cool.
It means you predurate onto them.
Can we commit perjury?
Yeah. You will conversate.
Wait, what's perjury? That's when you screw up
It's
the
when
like.
you-
No, that's when you
No.
talk about like the contents of the trial outside of the trial
What?
room.
No, perjury?
Yeah.
That's where
Isn't
you
that-
lie. And, yeah.
But you can
under
also
oath.
commit perjury by
Oh, okay.
like taking stuff outside that you're not
Wait,
supposed
then
to.
what's
take
that
outside.
thing where you copy someone else's
Adultery.
test?
Oh, that's
Cheating?
plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Okay.
No, well, yeah.
Perjury, okay.
Yeah.
They sound the same.
One has an ism in it, and the other one just ends in e.
They have P.
I think that could make a good rap lyric somewhere when you're like, oh, it's plagiarism because I just played your ism. I don't know.
Is that just
You
played
need to
your rhythm?
establish
I
that
just
this
played
was
your-
Yeah,
no,
like
the
steal
name of your
Kanye's beats
girlfriend.
like yo
Yeah.
plagiarism because I just played Kanye.
Yeah. And I just played his ism.
Fucking
My
king.
ism in his jism. Sorry.
I'll set up one of like if we do a cipher in our rap thing, I'll set up one verse. My
What is a
girlfriend can be Ism.
My understanding is I've never looked it up. I
Cypher's
just
just
assumed
a
it meant like
group,
everybody's involved as
Yeah,
like a verse.
Cypher is one beat, everyone gets a 16-line verse.
Well, it could be whatever.
Generally,
Or, yeah.
it's 16s though if you have lots of people.
Yeah, or it can even be like it's just one person who raps, but it's
Yeah.
on the same beat, and then he'll send it to somebody else, and
Yeah.
they rap on that same beat.
Yeah, generally it's one shared beat
All
that
talking
doesn't.
over
Okay.
It
each
has
other.
a specific.
Yeah,
it's
time
all
zone.
done.
we should do that.
Yeah.
It's just
That's a good idea. I'm actually into
Did you
that
see?
idea.
I'm sure you saw the Shia LaBeouf "Do It" thing,
Yeah.
right? Did
Yeah.
you see the one where it's every 3 seconds there's
Yeah,
a new
there's
one
like-
added?
I
in?
didn't see that
Oh,
one.
it's so funny.
That was
I
like the
love
easiest edited.
That's,
video
I
of
know,
all
that's
of
such a
them.
funny idea. Like, just taking things and doing it. Like, we first did that when we watched The Best Cry Ever, and then
Yeah,
we
we-
opened it like 9 times, and it was like.
It was like that guy who took Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's theme song and
Yes.
put all the verses at
Yes,
once.
exactly.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, that is really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, I win.
It was.
That's good
The
enough.
Shia LaBeouf thing was really funny because when it first got posted, he's in front of a green screen, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think the very first one is just him doing it over a compilation of cats falling off of things. Like the video of cats trying to jump off of stuff, and
Yeah,
it's
and
like
failing,
slippery
yeah.
and they fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like the very first
So
one
I don't
that got
understand the
made.
origin of this thing. So it just made it to like just be shared.
It's
Basically.
just
Yeah,
Shia
he just
LaBeouf
did it.
It's
It's
doing
just
Shia LaBeouf
I
thing.
think
That's
there's,
all it is.
There's like a longer version of it though,
Yeah.
so I think it's actually.
Yeah, because there's one where the guy edited so it's like Shia LaBeouf is on his balcony and he has a sliding door.
Yeah,
Shia
that
LaBeouf
was
is-
the best.
yeah,
That was the
yeah,
best.
that was
edited
really
one.
impressive.
Yeah,
It's like
that-
sound mixing and
That
stuff.
was so
in it,
good.
yeah.
So I think that's the full version, and then there's just the do it part that people were taking. So.
Well, no.
No, yeah.
Originally, there's a green
he's
screen
just
video.
in front
No,
of
I
a
know.
green
I think
screen.
the part that he edited onto his balcony was the full version.
No, because it's
No.
shorter.
Well, I
than
mean,
other
it was
ones.
not real though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
No,
like
I don't know.
the yeah. I don't know.
I haven't
like-
seen too many of the
Dude, we
other
can't
ones.
talk
so-
about what is and isn't real when Shia LaBeouf is involved. Then everything gets
Yeah.
like
He's
crazy.
not real. Yeah.
I'm still not convinced that he's like a real thing.
It wasn't even
like that he
motivating.
exists.
Solipsism. None of us
Does
exist.
anybody remember this? 2 shirts, 2 tokens in hand. Got no respect because I'm the new man. I got my shovel, my shoes full of sand. Check out my tag, the name's Caveman.
Oh yeah, holes.
That was the after credits rap
Oh,
in the movie
no.
Holes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you
Wait,
said
is he
caveman,
saying
remember
that, or
Caveman,
is it
yeah.
just-
This is caveman.
It might have not. I was one of the first DVDs we had, so it might have been like a special features thing
Yeah.
that I watched a lot.
Holes is bad.
No,
Holes is good. What
Holes
are you
was
talking
totally
about?
an okay
I
movie.
remember the book, reading it in like grade 3.
That's a good one, too.
I read that in probably.
I just
grade
remember it kept winning the YRCA awards like every year when I was in elementary school.
eight. Like, you
Young
can win them,
Readers'
like, in
Choice
multiple
Awards?
years.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, he kept
Young Readers'
re-releasing
Choice
the
Award.
book under like different titles. So it was like Holes, and then Holes with a Z, and then H-O, except the O was a 0.
Yeah,
And it snuck
and
past.
then
know what?
HOL threes.
That would not be a bad place to hide in the zombie apocalypse because
In some
holes?
zombies.
No.
No, but just having like a 10,000 holes like around your property, and then all the zombies who showed up would just fall in the hole.
Yeah, and then they just like kind of walk into the earth and slowly tunnel towards you. And they have an underground zombie
Well, I
army.
mean,
Because
everybody
yellow
should go in
spotted
and breathe it,
lizards
but-
are
Oh, yeah.
get 'em, right?
Yeah, but
Nine
that's why you
spotted.
need onions.
Yeah.
The onion
Nice
peach
one.
mixture
Onion.
called sploosh.
Ugh,
Is it called
was
sploosh?
They called it sploosh.
Oh yeah, I remember that was a weird ending that totally
Sploosh.
wasn't in the book. I don't think.
No, in the
Well, no. In
In
the
the
book,
book,
they
he
find
gets
the
saved by
peaches from the
onions.
thing
They
because
eat
it
the
reverses the
peaches.
curse.
Peaches and onions. It's
No,
like
no, it's just the
preserved
onions. It's
peaches.
just the onions. It was just the onions because it's like because they go back to the back. I remember because it's like they literally say lizards don't like the onion blood, and that's what it is. It's like they ate the onions, and that's what caused the lizards to not attack them when they climb out of the hole.
Yeah,
It's
but
because they eat
the way
onions.
because the peaches
What?
come into play. The sploosh comes into play when Caveman and Zero are off on their own, and they're in like the
They
underground.
find
the
the bottles
two.
in the
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's
boat.
like a
Yeah.
jar of
But-
peaches
yeah.
and onions. It's preserved both, and they eat them both, and it's what saves them.
No, later they eat the onions from the
Yeah, because
swamp,
they get
Yes.
to the mountain place.
and
Yeah.
that's where the onions grow.
Yeah, but they also the peaches save his life.
I think it's the onions
Yeah.
that actually save.
No,
his
they
life.
save him from the lizards, but the peaches
Yeah.
save Zero's life when
Oh,
he's
yeah,
dying.
Dying, yeah.
The little black kid dies
Yeah.
almost, and he feeds him the peaches.
Okay, wait, but why? Just to re-energize
Well,
him?
Yes.
Yeah, because he was just in the desert.
Yes,
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
guy's
But
dad
then
was
he
like,
carries
"Oh,
him."
peaches and onions, that's the best foot smell.
Oh yeah,
And then he invents sploosh, so he sprays
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the actual end, is the sploosh. Yeah, I remember too much about that movie.
Yes, yeah, I'm convinced. You'd be great convincing about that.
You have like a tattoo on your back. It's like
Shia LaBeouf.
It says
So
Mr.
it's
Sir.
all their
Yeah.
names. No, I don't have all their names tattooed on my back.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
Yeah.
He was a good character. Who wrote that book?
Louis Sacker.
Right.
Some guy.
Yeah, I'd let him sack me.
In the Bright the Lewis.
Yeah. No, he wrote another book that was good, but I don't remember which one.
Dogs don't tell jokes. That was a good joke. Good book.
Not a lie.
This wasn't a good joke.
Boring book. No
My
jokes.
dog tells jokes.
Just kidding, they do. Yeah. Tell me a dog joke.
She just looks at me sadly.
What
Because I'm a
happened?
joke.
No.
A dog walks into a bar, and the Pope is there, and a carrot. Nothing.
And he says to him, "Whop."
What? Dog jokes are like dad jokes, just always ending in bark or something.
Yeah. How was your day today? Rough.
I like that one.
That wasn't fun.
You laughed.
What are we
That's
gonna do
not
about
true.
your house? We're gonna renew the leash.
But we first got to put on a new roof.
How could you say that? My roof died from 3 months ago. I was watching
Look
the
at those
episode
jokes.
of Curb earlier that was like
I need to impress
Ted
you guys.
Danson like donates some money to the NRDC and he gets like a wing that says a wing donated by Anonymous, and Larry David also donated one except he didn't do Anonymous, so it's got like one that's like donated by Larry David and then across it's donated by Anonymous, so Larry David feels like very insecure about people thinking that this guy's nicer because he didn't do it for the fanfare whereas he did, and it's actually Ted Danson who's telling people that it's him anyway, so it feels like it's ruining the anonymity aspect of it as well as the philanthropic aspect. It's a really good show,
That is a good show.
and it's the best show that was ever on HBO, probably.
I don't even know what else was on HBO.
Game of Thrones, The Wire,
Wait, yeah, was The Wire HBO?
True
Silicon
Detective.
Valley,
Yeah,
True Detective.
Wire's the best show ever.
Tons of things were on HBO.
True Detective isn't as good as Curb Your Enthusiasm.
No, watch The Wire.
I was just
watched
saying,
it.
it was a show on HBO, I was telling you.
True Blood, guys.
I'll watch
Blood.
The Wire, I guess. I should
Yeah,
try.
I
it.
haven't
should.
seen it. I've heard it's good.
The
Best
Wire's
show ever.
supposed to be hella good, except it doesn't get really, really good until like season 3 or something.
No.
Apparently,
Not true at all.
is that not
First
true?
episode is already good.
Oh, okay.
It's good the whole time.
Damn.
Robin's got a tattoo of the
Doesn't-
wire. Just Idris Elba on his back.
Every character who died across the back and knuckle tats. Missy Wallace.
Spoiler.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not gonna watch it now.
Just kidding. There's no Wallace.
Was there a
Gromit?
Gromit?
Gromit,
Gromit,
okay. Yeah,
That was a good HBO show.
Wallace and Gromit.
I want to see a gritty HBO reboot on. Oh, what's
Wallace
happening
and
with Twin
Gromit.
Peaks? I guess that restarted again
I don't know
because
what
like
that is.
originally like David Lynch wasn't going to.
Season 3 of Hannibal started this week. I'm so excited. You should watch that show.
Hannibal.
Hannibal, yeah. It's kind of like the story of the book Red Dragon, but with like a different outcome.
I already saw the movie and it was really okay.
The movie Hannibal?
Yeah,
or-
but it's Hannibal Lecter before he gets caught for being a serial killer and stuff. So it's him working with the FBI to catch other serial killers.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun, and it's got Mads Mikkelsen. So
Was he a
he's
real
really
guy?
No, he was not a real guy. He was a character created by Thomas
I
Harris.
didn't watch the show. I'm just sounding.
No,
Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, he was really good in The Hunt. Obviously.
that movie's amazing. He was great in Valhalla Rising too, and a bunch of other stuff.
I don't know. What that
And
is.
Casino Royale. He was the bad guy. In that.
Yes, Casino Royale is like the
Was
best
he the
Bond
like
movie.
eyeball guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Le Chiffre.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Le
He's always a good villain. He makes a good villain.
Yeah, he's a very good villain. Yeah,
He's
like
a very
when he-
scary looking man.
Oh, speaking of child molesters, so back to
Yeah.
The Hunt. The
But
Hunt.
he wasn't.
I watched the Capturing the Freedmans, and that was a really good movie. That was a documentary, and it was like about this guy who's a father of a family, and then he gets accused of like molesting kids because he teaches like a computer science class. And then,
Because
then,
that's
then you
the
think,
illogical
then you
leap.
think- first of all, you think it's just about like the family like being in complete denial about this, but then you like start hearing like contradicting elements of like stories that people tell, and then you start wondering like, then you see it starts almost to seem like there's hysteria in the community about it.
There is.
Because that's what happens whenever
Yeah.
there's things like this happening. There's always like a sense of hysteria about like whether somebody is molested. It's usually about molesters, I guess.
Well, it's like the movie Devil's Knot. It's.
I
Like,
saw that movie. That was a bad movie. Oh
What?
my god, I saw that movie. Yes,
It's like 100% true story too.
I know, but it's bad.
I enjoyed it.
Dude, it was. I'm sorry.
Is it
was
Devil's
like
Not like NOT or
it
K?
was the one with
Devil's
Reese
Knot.
Witherspoon.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon and Colin Firth.
And Colin Firth. Yeah, I watched it.
What was wrong with it?
I was okay. Listen, I thought it started okay, and I was like, all right, this is okay, and then I just, and then it just got boring, and then like the dialogue, it was just like it was
Yeah,
seemed
because
like
there's a
really
crime drama based on real life.
loosely.
Real life is.
No, not
Real
loosely.
But I don't think they ripped the dialogue out of real life.
No, but it was like the events were.
The writing was pretty bad.
What?
And then
Yeah, because real life is boring as fuck.
I'm sorry, but
That's fine. The story is more impressive than the actual. Basically, a bunch of little boys
Yeah,
go
it's-
missing, and they get found murdered in the forest, and they immediately arrest the 3 kids that listen to heavy metal in the whole community.
Yeah.
Like, with no evidence. They just arrest them and then
But yeah,
go through this series of legal shenanigans to sentence them all to death.
Oh, isn't that like the Kansas 3 or Tennessee
Yeah.
3 or
Maybe.
whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened
Yeah,
at the end?
yeah, it is a good.
The kids go to jail, and one of them gets executed.
It is a good story.
And they are
It is
completely
a-
innocent.
It is a really.
They
well
only
done
listen
story.
to
better
heavy metal.
music. Yeah, they're not innocent.
Yeah, what's
kidding
the
me?
problem here?
But no, it is a good example of like hysteria. And
Yeah,
stuff like
'cause
that.
that's all it is.
What was the movie you were talking about before? About
Capturing
the,
the Freedmans.
yeah, if you like that, you should really listen to Serial because it's basically like the same kind of premise. About it's super super good.
Has it long?
There's 12 episodes and they range from 28 minutes to 55. So
That's too long for me to listen
why?
to
It's
other
not like
people.
you have to sit and listen to 12 in a row. Just listen to one.
Any amount of
And then
time
if
listening
and
to
then
other
if
people
it's
talk.
Interesting. Then
It's
don't
better
listen.
than like the radio and stuff, though. If you're like driving somewhere,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, that's.
But you
There's
should
nothing
also
good on
never
the
have
radio.
headphones in when you're driving.
Yeah,
you can
play it on
yeah,
plug it
I
into
don't have a
your,
thing.
your
I don't have a thing.
Who's
play
it
it out loud
called?
on your.
Is that?
What do you do when you're driving?
I listen to the radio.
Yeah, that's
Of course so.
all I do. CBC radio.
Jazz.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just listen to now.
I like
Just whatever.
94.9. I think.
CKUA.
Yep, CKUA.
Isn't that the university radio?
CKUA.
No, that's CJSL
Lamau.
you're thinking of.
No, yeah, the university one is 88.5, isn't it?
Aren't like old radio things owned by like 4 giant radio
Yeah.
corporations or
Maybe.
It's
whatever?
like Astral and Bell and like
Jim
Via
Patterson.
Telecom and Jim Patterson
Yeah.
Alex
corporations
Jones.
are like the top, are like the big 4, I think.
Alex
Fuck
Jones
radio.
is the one
Alex
behind all
Jones
that.
is owning them all. GMO's own one. 9/11 owns the third.
Silicon Valley is great.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
I've
that,
been watching
that might be
season
the
2.
best like HBO
I haven't been keeping
show.
up with season 2 though.
Well,
Is
just
it
wait until it's
also
all
good?
done and then
Yeah, I
watch it.
probably will just.
It's
That's
like
what,
8
that's the
episodes
better
in
way
right
to
now,
watch
so-
shows, I think.
Yeah.
It's like I'd rather
Marathon
just,
them? Yeah.
I'd rather just I can easily wait like 'cause
Yeah.
it's maybe 2 months to get through like
Yeah, and then you
well,
just watch
2
them
to
all
3
back to back
months
to
get a
back.
whole
So none of
season.
you have started season 2 of it yet?
No,
I
I'm
watched the
caught
first
up.
couple episodes.
Yeah, I'm on the first 4 episodes, I think.
I haven't seen any of them.
I watch it.
I'm just wondering, like, what's gonna happen when they eventually succeed?
They
'Cause it's
can't.
like-
They can't. That's the point.
Exactly, the entire show is just like, oh, now this, now this, now this.
Yeah.
But so far, it's kind of logical in
Yeah.
the sense of like what's in their way.
That's
They
that's the show's
it hasn't
real
been
strength.
totally
It's like
contrived.
it's the only show like about
but-
like software and stuff that actually like is realistic. And it's
yeah.
well, I
The
mean,
Big Bang
obviously there's so
Theory.
many. That's like
My
the counter
favorite
example.
show.
'Cause
Is
it's
one
like,
of the guys from Big Bang Theory on it?
no.
I just remember
Okay.
this was the conversation.
Yeah, what happened was there is a brown guy on
Oh.
Big Bang Theory, and
Yes.
Kumail Nanjiani is on Silicon
Yeah.
Valley, and he got asked
There was
a
like
question
a Slate article where they talked about him being on both those shows.
on both of them, and it's like, no.
To be fair, it's
I just-
Kunal Nayar, Kumail Nanjiani, similar name.
Well,
it's
I
KN,
don't,
it's Ku,
I don't know
and
what the
it's
guy in Big
Na.
Bang Theory looks like, because I haven't watched enough of it to even see him. So
They don't
I
look
just-
similar.
I
Kumail
thought-
Nanjiani
Yeah, they look
was-
totally
they don't
different.
look
They look
similar, but
totally
the
Kumail
name is
Nanjiani
similar.
was the guy of the. He
Who was
voiced
on
the
Walking
guy in
Dead.
Walking Dead.
The guy that
He was the
the
brown
loser
guy
that
with
got
no
killed.
Oh,
arms.
yeah, you
Reggie,
got one
that
of that.
guy.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I don't even want to play it now.
Maybe he didn't have to
Actually, I don't
die.
play it
Maybe
anymore.
if Sarah cut her fucking grapes.
Hey, you don't talk about Sarah that way,
No,
alright?
we fucking killed that bitch.
Hey!
She was the
Sarah
worst
was a
character
nice
in
girl.
I
She was
missed-
There was a
awful.
nice, probably autistic girl.
I missed some fun.
Nothing wrong with probably autistic.
Yeah, dude,
She probably was
playing the Walking
vaccinated.
Dead games is actually really, really fun with a group of people. Because, like, whenever there's, like, a huge decision to make, you have to, like, stop and, like, take a vote or whatever to
Oh,
see what everybody
That
wants
was
to
cool
do.
because like if we do
Can't
like
just
a,
grab the
I'm
controller
gonna be
and
honest
make
though,
the
like
decision.
I was a lot less impressed with the second season than the first.
Oh, the
Like,
first
I was
season
just
is
eager to get
infinitely
it
better.
done with.
some
Yeah.
parts
by
are
the
fun
end.
though. Like
No,
when
the
Sarah
some parts
died.
are
It was
good,
fun.
duh.
And
Hey.
also, we got the worst ending out of all the endings. We
I
picked
don't know.
the worst
I mean,
ending.
like,
No,
worse
going
in
with
a
Kenny,
sense. I mean,
went
like,
back and watched them.
I
The
did. I
ones
watched
with
them all
Ken-
too.
The ones
Honestly.
with Kenny and when you're by yourself are so much better.
Kenny-
Yeah, the one
Well,
where
it's
you
like-
go with Kenny to the
To
settlement.
Wellington.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're better
Yeah, we all
endings,
watched
but
that
the choice you
together.
have to make to get to it is worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like you wouldn't want to make the choice
I
to get
know.
to that ending though.
Oh, what's the choice you have to make?
Like
Yeah,
fuck yourself
Kenny,
in the
Kenny
face.
and this guy
Jeez,
Kenny,
yes.
who you went through the entire first game with,
Right.
and this girl called Jane, who is like way better than Kenny in the
Why is she
second
better?
game because Kenny's
Because she's
insane.
more
Not
sane.
insane. Big boobs, big ass, big booby boobs. Fucking
puffy
The
vagina.
boob, yeah, the boob and hair nice.
Yeah, the boob and hair nice. But they're fighting, and you can either let Kenny stab her or you can shoot Kenny. So that's the choice you have to make, and it's neither one's good. But
Which is the point, I guess.
yeah, exactly. It's all.
But it was
shitty.
also what was disappointing was that we never got the impression that our choices made a difference, and that was the worst part of all, I
Sometimes.
think, because we'd look at the alternative of like what would
So the
happen
first
as a
one,
result.
Your
Of,
choices made a huge
I
impact,
don't know if
right?
they did,
No,
but
okay,
you
just-
it just seemed like they
The
did.
thing about
Oh,
the
okay.
Telltale games is that the choices you make are pretty insignificant because you go down a somewhat linear
Mhm.
path. Characters who
They're
die
like-
have to
yeah.
die there, but you can change
The only
order
deviations
somewhat.
really come from like whichever characters like might last a few more scenes
Yeah.
before they die inevitably.
But the thing is like how you get there, and in the first game it really does feel like the choices you make impact how you get to the
Yeah.
ending, whereas in the second one it's just
It's
kind of
more
like
riding rails,
you
right,
pick
making
stuff.
decisions.
Yeah,
but,
you'd say
like,
stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna not shoot this guy," and then it's like, then he gets shot anyway just by some other character,
Yeah.
for
Mm.
example.
And it's like, I guess I can understand why that's the case, because in the first one, you're playing as Lee taking care of a little 9-year-old girl, so it makes sense that your choices are impactful, whereas
Right.
in the second game, you're playing as the now 11-year-old
yeah.
girl.
Everyone
so it's
asks you for stuff, but nobody gives a shit.
It's not surprising
They
that
always
the
ask,
choices
but-
you make don't
Yeah.
actually affect, because what group is going to
Yeah.
be led by an 11-year-old girl. So.
Right.
But yeah, if we do
Or
like
any
a
girl,
weekly
for that
live stream
matter.
thing, we could do. The
Yeah, I would
first
love to
Walking
live
Dead.
stream the
and,
Walking Dead games,
That'd
or
be
the
fun.
Telltale
I'd love to
games.
just
I
play
love
it.
that.
Luke, but the first one's so good.
I know, but
I've-
I don't want to play it again.
I've never played it. You can leave, and I'll
You
try
try
it.
to-
I'm okay with
Borderlands
that.
one.
I still have Life is Strange, and I have to play it now.
Oh,
I don't. Know
I
if
want to do
Life
that.
is
I've been
Strange.
watching
What?
APL
What
Fisher
is
do
it?
that.
It's just
fun.
another type of that game.
Yeah, it's
just
similar.
really?
episodic.
Cool,
thing.
let's play that.
There's a
then.
little bit
I'm
more
down.
stuff in it, I think.
Since I have to play it,
Less
I'll
shooting.
play with you guys.
Yay.
Next time we all
Yeah,
get together,
okay.
can we all play it?
Yeah.
I also
We should
wanted to
live
I
play
don't
stream
miss
it
it.
again. I'm
Kentucky
totally down.
Route Zero.
Kentucky Route
What's
Zero,
it,
yeah.
Kentucky?
Except your light just turned off.
Well,
But
Sounds like that too. It is. isn't it? I heard
it
bad
should-
things about Broken Age. That's disappointing.
I've heard it's
Because
not
like the second
great.
half.
I've heard the
being
first
just
half is
weaker.
okay, but
Yeah.
when you play as the two separate characters, basically just going off of Yahtzee's
oh,
review of
yeah,
it.
yeah, that.
But then the second half, it kind of gets all clusterfucky.
Yeah, I just
But-
heard that. The
whatever,
story
if
just
it
it
goes-
gets worse in the second
If
half.
it goes
which
on
is
sale
disappointing.
during the
It is
summer
pretty.
sale,
It is
I'll
pretty
probably
like
get
kind
it.
of frustrating to think like that. It was a massively successful Kickstarter, and they earned a lot of money like from like pre-sales and sales like during early access and stuff while they hadn't finished the second act, and it still took like 2.5 years.
Well, that's how
And-
games work. And
I
also
know,
the
but-
guy who makes it, Tim Schafer,
He's
apparently notorious for
he's-
taking a really
yeah,
long time
it's
to
being
release
bad.
stuff.
Like he's
But,
been
like,
nothing
What
but
else?
shit.
Tim
for-
Schafer made Psychonauts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's popular now, is because he made good games.
What
in
else
the
did he
past.
make? It was
He- he
Psychonauts.
makes-
and-
He used to design adventure games like Monkey Island.
Monkey
Oh, he
Island,
did Monkey Island?
He
Yeah.
did a lot of the Lucasfilm stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. yeah,
well,
because
Lu-
I know the name
LucasArts.
and I knew Psychonauts.
Sorry,
but-
LucasArts, yeah.
and
Not
Psychonauts.
Yeah, because I knew that was in one of my new.
And
He also did
Oh.
Costume Quest,
Yeah,
which was really fun.
He wasn't Grim Fandango though, was he?
I
no,
think wasn't he?
maybe.
I think he might have had something to do with
You know,
Grim
I
Fandango.
think they
but-
worked on the remaster at least.
I don't know. I never
I'm not
played
sure.
Grim Fandango, but
I feel like I definitely wouldn't be surprised if he was involved to some degree because
Oh,
that was a
Brutal Legend.
Yeah,
LucasArts
he did
adventure
do
game.
Grim Fandango, Brutal Legend, Psychonauts, like, games.
But then all the games have been like The Cave was bad. It was boring.
Monkey Island.
Brutal Legend was pretty mediocre, I thought, but some people really like it.
It was a very novel game. Like it
Oh, he made
wore off
stacking.
really quick.
Yeah, I know that stacking honestly might have been the best game he's made in the last. Well, not. I should say he's made.
Cup
That's
stacking.
I think that's
The
like
best game there
a
is.
nice. It's well, not nice, but it's like a common habit. Like if you've got like this single person who's like used as the face of the company, you attribute like all the games to them and all the failures to them. Like I think there are a few examples of people that've had that. Like
Like
Peter
Cliff,
Molyneux.
Cliff
Peter
Blazinski.
Blazinski, yeah.
the guy who did Thief and Deus Ex.
You're gonna miss me.
There's Richard Garriott.
Well, there's like Shigeru Miyamoto and stuff too, with like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Whatever.
It happens a lot. Well, not a lot, but. Life is
Yeah, I
Strange.
would like to do Life is Strange. Although I think it's pretty long,
Bye.
but like
Well, no, I mean, there's
Maybe
4
not.
episodes out now.
like
of
2
the
more.
5. I don't know how long each one is.
Oh, but the thing I was gonna say is that Kentucky Route Zero hasn't released a new thing in
It's been, like, over a year,
super
I
long
think.
time. Yeah, so they're at like episode 3 out of 5, and there's just nothing new. Same with Broken Lead. Oh, what the fuck was that game called?
Not Broken Age.
No. Banner Saga. That game, Banner
recognize
Saga,
any of these
is
games.
supposed to be a trilogy, and they released the first one in 2013, and we haven't seen anything since then. And the
Oh,
game
but
ends
wait,
on-
but it's not an episodic game.
I think it is.
Didn't you play it?
Yeah.
Did it like?
It ends on
isn't
a
it-
big
isn't
ass cliffhanger.
it- Okay, so maybe they're supposed to just like develop sequels. So
I don't know if they're sequel. I mean, in any event, there's supposed
I-
to be 2 more iterations of it, and we haven't seen anything in a super long time.
I'm under the impression that it's supposed to be actual sequels rather than episodes. Because I feel like if it didn't have,
If
like,
that's the
like,
case, then
like
fine,
people would
but-
know. I mean, obviously, it's like if it was episodic. I mean, I think people still feel like they got value out of whatever's been.
Oh, for sure. No, it's
sold
great. I
as-
just want to play more of it because it came out in like 2013 or something. So
Still haven't played Bastion.
I've heard
Bastion
it's-
was fun.
Yeah,
I played
good.
Never
most
played it.
of it. I didn't finish it.
I
I,
don't
still,
think
I
I
actually
played-
don't know what type of game it is. It's like
It's like an isometric.
Is
run
it
around-
RPG?
Yeah, it's kind of an RPG.
I don't think I've ever played any indie games on my own, ever.
No.
No, like only with you guys.
Great.
No?
Oh, I think I bugged you to get it when I got.
Oh, I
it.
guess
you got
Game
Limbo?
Dev Tycoon would be the only one.
I guess.
Does that even count? I don't know.
Well, it is.
What counts?
That'd be the only one I
It's a
played,
indie
and that
game.
was just after we played it together. So
What was your most popular game named? Did you make them funny names or?
No, I
still
made-
never got
Did
the
you name
perfect 10.
literally every
yeah,
single one?
I made a dungeon crawler called Dungeon Crawler.
I know.
And
You
I
reach a
got
point where it's like you can't.
Yeah.
Nobody has enough creativity to make up cool titles like
No.
a bazillion times to all these different types of games.
the series I made of dungeon crawlers netted me like $3 billion.
What?
I got 9.5 on all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I made like 10 games.
Like
in the
after
series.
playing the game for a
It
long
was a good
time,
time.
you stop. You first of all you give up on the titles, and then you just make
Yeah.
them like their genre, and then you give up on that, and just like smash the keys roughly in what their genre would be. So
Yeah.
like all my adventure like detective things would be Detective Advent
Yeah.
3 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, my company went for like 150 years, and it was worth like $20 billion when I quit. It was good.
I'm sure you could just go
Yeah,
indefinitely.
and as long as you keep making reasonable games, once you make your own console, I had like 80% of the market share in my console. So everything, I was making shit tons of money on everything. It was fun.
I'd be like Nintendo, pretty much, where it's like you have
Yeah.
your own console. All the other games people make for it are shit. So
Mm-hmm. Except they're like at E3, they're probably going to announce something about NX, their next console thing.
What the, oh yeah, they're doing
It's-
that.
it's
another
literally
thing.
just
another
in your mind.
Nintendo console.
Yeah.
Just a chip in your
Because
brain.
I
you
forgot
play
what the
Mario
name of
with.
the new one is. It's not even new.
It could be their new mobile thing, and apparently
yeah,
it's got
probably.
Android support too, so it might be them making like a phone, maybe.
Well,
I
they
have
can
no
make
idea.
Mario
but-
games really easily. than
Exactly,
actual
right?
Mario
Like-
games. Yeah, they could probably make a killing on that. Honestly, 99-cent games. It's like most people would probably be like, "Oh, I'll get Mario."
Yeah, Flappy
No,
Bird,
it'll
except
get
it's
Sonic.
Mario or something. Like,
Happy
Jumpy Mario. Well, the first Mario game was the Donkey Kong game, and that was very similar. Like, it could be super easy to program on phones and bring back.
Apparently they
the
have that
retro
at
for-
Denizen, the original Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Which
it's
I
like
definitely
for the
be
retro
interested
crowd
in
and
playing.
stuff.
Because like watching King of Kong made me like really want to
King
play
of Kong is a really good movie
Yeah.
too.
Donkey Kong's bad.
Donkey Kong!
Oh, wait, is that-
Hi, I'm Lonk. Princess Zorda. I don't know. I laughed my ass off when I first saw that on Reddit.
Oh, just the image of the
The,
person on
the street
Jeopardy.
pass with like the fucked up
Oh,
like
the
face.
super
Hi, I'm
funny.
Lonk. I don't know why, but that's one of the funniest
Dude,
things
there's a
I've ever
person
seen.
at the university who has a character who looks like
Monk?
Monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in Smash Bros.
No, it's Street
No,
Pass.
Street Pass.
Because they make their meat. So he had him in
Oh.
like Link's outfit, but his eyes were like kind of fucked up like this. His mouth was really wide. He's like, Like, hi, I'm Lonk.
I think in one of the
Yeah.
PM versions of Smash Bros, you can get Lonk as one of the skins.
Oh,
There's a lot of weird skins you
Dude,
can
there's
get.
so many of them.
Yeah.
You could get them to look like Goku and
Yeah,
stuff.
you
like
Goku
stupid
and
shit like
Frieza.
that.
Yeah, that'd be fun though.
Yeah,
Play
it's
as like
really
Goku.
dumb.
It is kind of neat, although your moves are a little weird because you're like Mario.
Play as Samus as Goku and you charge up the beam.
Oh yeah, maybe that's. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Probably.
Except then you just dropping bombs as Goku. Spirit bombs.
You turning into a
Yeah,
little
little
ball.
ball, yeah.
Hey, it's Goku. He turned into a monkey and rode a dragon. And then he died a bunch of times.
Shit.
Yeah, okay, is Dragon Ball Z actually any good, or do
I don't
people just
think
like it
It's-
ironically?
I think. Okay, the way
It-
like I read
Again,
the
it's
like
both
because
good
it was
and
just
bad.
on TV and it was like crazy.
Yeah,
and
when you
you're
were a
child.
kid, it would have been like, whoa.
Well, no, I watched it a
But-
bunch of them recently. Well, like within the last 2 years, just to try to see because I liked it a lot when I was a kid. The writing is awful.
Yeah.
The voice acting is worse.
I want to
But
ask
the
Robin
fight
what he
scenes and
thinks
the
about
art
this, just
is
so he
really
can speak
cool,
once
and it's
in
a
his
lot of
last 20
fun.
minutes.
So it's basically like a thin storyline to kind of tie it all together. But then the fight scenes are cool as shit.
The storyline
So-
was built and it makes itself worse
I
as
watched
it
Die
goes
Yeah.
Hard
too because
yesterday.
it's like
Die Hard's really great.
Die Hard,
Yeah, the
that's
original
cool.
Die
yeah.
Hard.
I saw
It
the
had,
first time
like I
last
was really
Christmas.
impressed by the characterization, like all the characters. Like there's a large, considering it's like this movie where there's like these guys just running around in a building getting shot by German.
Oh, I guess like
terrorists.
all the German terrorists, each individually, lots of them feel like sort of like a character.
Well, not even necessarily those people, but like there's all these other people involved. Like there's this one news reporter who wants to use
Yeah.
this as his big break.
And there's
the
the limo
There's like
driver.
all these different cops. So there's one cop, and there's the chief of police who's an asshole, and then there's the feds who come in, and then
Yeah.
everyone's like, they're all.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It is.
It's a great
really
movie.
good.
Die Hard's awesome.
And that very cool. He's a very cool, resourceful. Like things when things happen that are like clever and resourceful, it's very satisfying
Yeah.
action. Like to see him go like, ha 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 ha, and the camera pan back and reveal that he's got a gun taped to his back.
Or when
Yeah.
you set the guy up on the elevator, like "Merry Christmas, ho ho ho," now I have a machine gun. Kind
Yeah,
of
he's
thing.
like,
It's
now I
that's
have a
cool.
machine
That
gun,
was
ho
kinda
ho ho.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that was cool. It's definitely a Christmas movie. I think.
I would argue
too.
that Gremlins is a better Christmas movie.
I've never seen Gremlins. And
What?
fuck you, you
Same.
little.
Gremlins is so good.
This is offensive to me.
Oh my god. Gremlins is such a good
Yeah.
movie.
I tried watching it. I was like,
I remember watching when I was a kid. Or maybe it was Gremlins 2. Whichever one has a gremlin getting shoved through a paper shredder.
This will be Gremlins 2 because it's in an office building, I
Okay.
would assume.
That was
so.
Gremlins 2 then.
Gremlins 1 has them get blown up in the microwave.
What are they doing to these gremlins? Are the gremlins
I
good
think I
guys
saw
or
that
bad
one, too.
guys?
But they get bad when
No,
they get water
Gizmo's
thrown
the good
on them.
one.
Gizmo's the good one.
And all the other gremlins are bad.
Or dickheads, yeah.
And so humans are just like, fuck
The only
these,
part
kill them.
The only part of Gremlins I saw was when the old lady's on like the assisted chair and they like
Yeah,
read
they-
damage,
they
like launch
shoot
her out the
they
window.
shoot her out the fucking
She's like,
house.
ah!
That's great. I
I
love
was
that.
like, yeah, that's funny.
Wasn't that like a Steven Spielberg thing?
Launching old ladies.
No,
out.
the movie.
Yes,
Oh,
the
Steven
movie,
Spielberg
I-
often launched old ladies out of windows.
I don't know. It could be.
Has anybody seen the movie AI? I've been
Yeah.
wanting to watch it.
Is
It's
that
good,
the
but
one
it's-
where the guy gets dead and then he gets uploaded
No.
into a computer? And
No,
I
that's
don't know.
Transcendence.
That's
Oh.
That's Johnny Depp.
What's AI?
No, AI. It's got Haley Joel Osment in it.
as like the robot.
Yeah, it's
boy.
kind of like
It's like a fantasy-
it's a pseudo Pinocchio story.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's good, needlessly sad,
Yeah,
and it doesn't make a lot of sense at certain
because
points.
it's like
but
it's like a fantasy like,
Yeah.
parable.
like for what it is, it's good. I'd recommend it.
And
I
it's
have
like
to
a
watch it
2.5
again,
hour
actually.
movie as
Yeah.
well.
But it's good.
Okay.
It's just weird.
I have another question about a thing which I remembered a very vague element of it, and I can't remember what it's
I thought
called.
your fly
There's
was
a
open for a
movie
second.
where there's a kid, and I think that he drowns, and so the parents get another boy to replace him, except that boy is a robot. Except the first kid lives, and then they like the robot boy better, so they like kick the other kid out, and then there's like abandoned robots and shit.
Astro Boy.
I
That's
don't think
not
it's
That
Astro
sounds
Boy.
almost kind of like AI.
Maybe.
Wait, the real kid gets kicked out.
Maybe the robot kid gets kicked out?
I don't know.
I can't remember. All I remember is that there's a boy, and something happens to him, so his parents get another boy, looks just like him, and is a robot, and
We
they
need to
like
ask
that one
r/tip
better.
of my tongue. I
Yeah.
bet you they will know that.
It's been a long time since I've seen AI, so
I just kind of want to watch it.
yeah, no, I'd recommend it. It's definitely one of those ones where you kind of have to see it.
Yeah.
Like
get it.
most movies.
Yeah, but a lot of movies.
Well, good movies.
Yeah.
No, all movies. You have to see them.
Well, no, you
Oh,
don't.
No,
Jack
you
and
don't
Jill.
have to see. I don't have
Yeah,
to
to
see
get them, you
I don't
have to see them.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
Yeah, you do.
The memes of that are so good.
No, they're not.
I don't know. It's like you see like
They're all
the
so,
original
like-
for the original poster of the, and they just have all the edits, just like the like letters are moved around. So
Yeah.
it's like Paul Blart Autism Cop, and then it's like his mouth is like, and his eyes are like it is a fucking
Yeah,
funny
the-
image, and I want to show it to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can end there anyways. Let's go look at
Bye.
Paul Blart memes.